Breaking news, ladies and gentlemen, breaking news. We are learning right now that Dr. Kizza Besigye has been admitted to intensive care unit at Mulago Hospital. That's what is coming up right now, ladies and gentlemen. If you want to go on and read that with me, this is our former Deputy Mayor, Doreen Nyanjura Umutatina says, update, Dr. Kizza Besigye has been admitted to the ICU at Mulago Hospital. His sister and personal doctor, Dr. Olive Kobusinje, has now been granted access. KB is still unconscious. Hang in there, KB. We, your soldiers, shall be with you to the end. Dr. Kizza Besigye is in intensive care as we speak right now. And then you have Harold Kaija here posting. This is what he said. He said, Urgent, friends, my heart is heavy. Dr. Kizza Besigye has been rushed to Mulago Hospital and admitted to intensive care unit. He's still unconscious. His sister and personal doctor, Dr. Olive Kobusinje, has finally been allowed to see him. Let us not lose hope. Let us bow our heads and ask God to step in, to hold him, to breathe life and healing into him right now. Please keep praying with us. That's what he wrote. And here, this is when Dr. Kizza Besigye was being pushed to the ambulance. If you saw things that happened earlier today in court, that is Dr. Kizza Besigye. I think I'm going to have to play you what happened so that you understand what we're talking about. It all began with this, you see? Maybe I should take you back to how it all started. Watch here. This is when he was defying the nonsense of government. Remember, the government abducted one of his lawyers in Elias Lukwago. They didn't stop at that. They went on to deny entry. Actually, they deported Martha Karua, another lawyer of his. And then the government that is accusing him of treason appointed two lawyers for him. He's never met these two lawyers. So he was defying that nonsense. He says this nonsense should stop. Listen here.
This nonsense must stop. You can handcuff me, but this nonsense will have to stop. You must close my mouth if you want. I will not keep quiet. I will not keep quiet. I will not allow this nonsense to continue. I will not allow this nonsense to continue. You will not proceed. Nonsense. You will not proceed. Nonsense. You are making a nuisance of our country. We shall not allow this. We shall not allow this nonsense. It will not continue. No, 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 no. No, 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 no. No, 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 no. No, 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 no. Nonsense, nonsense. We cannot allow this. We cannot allow this. We shall not allow this. We will not allow this. We are not going to allow this. Nonsense, nonsense. Nonsense continue. We shall, everything must have a stop. We must stop it. You cannot continue writing the Constitution. No way. You will not write the Constitution. And we allow it. We fought to establish a Constitution.
We fought to establish a Constitution, absolutely. That's when he collapsed. And the insensitivity of these people, this thug whom they brought to give, or to argue against Besigye, or to be witness, or to prove to the government that Besigye was applying treason, whatever the accusations are, he continues speaking. He doesn't care about the welfare of Besigye. He realizes the man has fainted. He continues, blah, 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 blah.
And we allow it. We fought to establish.
Listen here. This guy is going to continue talking.
Constitution.
With Dr. Kizza Besigye,
Where Dr. Kizza Besigye?
with Frank Kadiri and Joe Wakikima.
So that's what happened. Then they had to lift him, carry him. Unconscious. That's Dr. Kizza Besigye. And he had refused any doctor to touch him. He's been asking for his personal doctors, and now they've allowed. Actually, I think, let me take you to Winnie Byanyima. His wife posted earlier about the same. This is what he said. Let's go here.
Stop.
This when he fainted, probably you might have not seen this.
Stop.
You said
Stop.
you discussed
Stop.
a plan over
Stop.
the government of Uganda.
Stop.
With who?
Stop.
With Dr. Kizza Besigye, with Frank Kahiri, and Joe Wakikima.
Okay, he fell. And then Winnie Byanyima wrote here and said, where did she write? I think I read somewhere where she said, wait a second, did I? Winnie Byanyima, where? I can't see it, but yeah, she posted about the same. Okay, let's go back here, ladies and gentlemen. She posted about the same on who's been granted access to Besigye's sister has been granted access to Besigye, who happens to be actually his personal doctor. And why do we have to get to a point where this man is unconscious? For his right to be respected. Besigye not asking for anything special. He says, grant me fair trial. You cannot threaten. You know, one of Dr. Besigye's lawyer, Aaron Kizza, fled into exile. Elias Lukwago is in prison after being abducted by Muhoozi's jack-booted thugs. Martha Karua denied entry and deported back to Kenya by Muhoozi. And these are the same people that want to pretend like they are going to accord you justice? What are we doing here? And I know you're watching me. I'm preaching to the choir. The questions I want you to pose to the Museveni goons, thugs, emissaries, acolytes, and stooges is, are you okay with what you see in Uganda? When justice is denied, the constitution is disrespected and violated. Are you okay with that? We're not saying, hey, release Besigye. We're saying, if you want to accuse him, accord him fair trial, period. That's what we're asking for. But they want to pretend as though we're asking for anything special. Now the man is unconscious. What are they going to say if they kill him? Because they would have killed him if he died today. But what we are learning, he's still unconscious as we speak. Let's not allow this nonsense, please, like Dr. Besigye said. Let's not allow this utter and complete nonsense. Some men of value and principles and substance and reason should stand up and defend our country against these are sociopaths and psychopaths, and these are completely driven by selfish interests, the Museveni and Muhoozi Kainerugaba. Some people, someone do something. Let's stand up and say no to this Museveni and Muhoozi Kainerugaba nonsense. They don't have no right whatsoever to violate us the way they've done for how many years now? Somebody has got to bring this nonsense to an end. And no, I'm not endorsing violence. I don't believe that's a strategy. But some people have got to stand up and say, Museveni, this is enough.
Did you enjoy what you just watched?
I'm sure they did.
I'm going to guess that you did. How about you consider subscribing to Mordecai Marissa Live YouTube channel? Thank you.